Hello, hello, good evening, one and all. Welcome, everyone. I'm Sandie Dee. I'm the show host today and every Thursday on No Icing. So let me bring up, he's been gone for a long time. I don't know how he came back, but he's back. My co-host, my favorite co-host, the man of 1,000 voices, Mr. Rory Penland.
He's back. Man of 1,001 voices. I always got to correct you on that.
1,001 voices.
There is a comedian who does voices. He lives in Atlanta, I think, Atlanta, Georgia. His name is Frank Caliendo. Very good impersonator, and he calls himself the man of 1,000 voices. So some of his fans got on to me on TikTok when I said I'm the man of 1,000 voices because I didn't realize he was doing that. So I had to change it to man of 1,001 voices. because I did 847 voices in an hour. It's on YouTube, so I can say that. So that's I've explained that God a zillion times. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm back.
I love that. No, I need to be reminded of it. I can't believe you're back. I saw you posted that you were having issues communicating with social media from China.
Yeah.
But you were doing stand-up comedy, and I was so proud of you. I was so happy. I was like, yes,
Well,
Rory's, he's doing his thing. And this is so great.
I was doing open mic nights with my old cronies that are still there. A lot of people left after the pandemic. The climate, the feeling about foreigners kind of changed. So I didn't feel as welcome this time over there. And I hate to say that. I hate to admit that, but it has changed a lot.
Really?
And they don't care about English anymore that much. So yeah, it was a different kind of temperament. But I always have trouble communicating because you're behind the giant firewall, the Great Firewall. So it's not easy to get messages in and out through like YouTube and Instant Messenger and Instagram and Facebook. They're all blocked over there, so I'd have to go to Hong Kong, make trips across the border to Hong Kong to get the Wi-Fi that worked. So,
and that's so ironic because TikTok is created in China. It was a China created company, and
that's the weird part. It's a completely
TikTok when you were in China.
TikTok. You don't know this until you go into the country. There's a completely different TikTok in China. It's all Chinese. And there are foreigners that are living there that are on it. But the TikTok in America, it's the same platform, but it's a different country. It's a whole different TikTok. So they're talking about, they're getting your private information, all that stuff. They're saying that. No, it's a completely different TikTok. So.
Well, it was bought out by American investors now. So
again, they bought the name and the platform. But again, it's set up in America. It's not set up in China like the Chinese do.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's a different TikTok.
Yeah.
So, but enough about me.
So incredible.
We have a guest.
Yes. I've been talent scouting over on TikTok, and I came across this this cool dude. He's so cool. Let me bring him up. This is his first time ever on Cosmos Creative TV Network, any show. He's an amazing, talented musician, and I'm so happy to have him. And thank you everyone for watching and tuning in tonight. And yeah, let me bring him up. He's so cool. You get to. I have questions. We have questions.
How he feels about being called a dude.
He's a smooth dude. I can't. There's no.
Yeah. I've been called worse.
Well, we were going through several of your names before the show.
Yeah.
And you could explain that to everybody, that different people in your life call you different things.
Yeah. So in my church world, they call me G-Man. G-Man. Yes. My bishop gave me that name 30 years ago. So yeah, and it's stuck.
Do you have a son?
No, I do not.
Okay, because he would have been Junior G-Man.
He would have been Junior G-Man. and the reference is accurate. So G-Man is just what it is. It's exactly what it is. G-Man. Yep. Hello, everybody.
But they also call you Algie.
Yeah. So my name is Algie, Algie, named after my father,
who had a business selling fish tanks.
No. He actually played guitar. He owned a couple of businesses in New York, a club, a record store, clothing store. So he was a guitar player in a club. So yeah.
So you follow in his footsteps. You're a musician as well.
Yes, I am.
Tell us about your musical talents.
So how did you get into the bass?
Well, the story for me is the bass came and found me. I didn't seek to be a bass player. The bass guitar came and got me. That's my story. My father bought me a bass guitar when I was about 10, 11 years old, and at that age, and there was no real conversation around, what I was going to do with it. There was no conversation. So it sat in my room for, I don't know, a year and a half. It just sat in a corner. I had no clue what that was for. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, it's a guitar. It's another toy, if you will, in the room. Nothing registered that that's what I was going to do. So maybe 2 years later, I'm in middle school, I think 8th grade, going to 9th grade. My friends and I were getting off the bus, and there was an older kid in our neighborhood named Richie Childs. And we went past his house, and we went up to we went up to the house, and he was sitting on the sofa playing bass guitar. And something struck me right then and there. I was like, this is what I want to do. I got one of those at home, and I went home, and we've been in a relationship ever since. Me and my bass guitar, that journey started right there. It was like a spark moment. Yeah. He was playing a song by Larry Graham, no amp. He was just thumping away, and I was like, man, that is so cool. And I went home, and that's where my journey started. So I always say the bass.
You have a green guitar. I love that green. That's like my favorite color in the world, is that tone of green, that like mossy green.
Yes. Let me see if I can.
It's my favorite color. And what made you get that green? I love that color. One? Yes.
Okay, that's like a metallic
so beautiful.
green.
Yeah, it's like a gold. It's a gold and green, a gold metal flake in it.
Metal flakes, yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
metallic green. Yeah, metallic
right,
green. I
right.
love it.
So it's
I'm
kind of gold and
obsessed.
green.
I
Yes,
have a bike that color and I have a custom surfboard that color, but not the no metallic in the surfboard, but it's that same tone of green.
right.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with that color.
Yeah, yeah. I saw it online and had to have it. I said, "Yep, that's what I want. Want that one."
So you're completely
And is that
self-taught?
like a jazz
That is a jazz bass. That's a Marcus Miller
bass? Yeah.
Sire jazz bass. Yes,
Nice.
and
And
yes,
you're completely self-taught.
I am self-taught. Um,
Hmm.
yeah,
To it.
play by ear.
And when did you realize, okay, now I'm ready to do like gigs? And when did you start performing for audiences?
All right, so I think right around the time that I saw Richie Childs playing, let me it
You
was
were
that
young.
same year. I was young, yeah. It was that
You were,
same year.
yeah.
It was my freshman high school, first starting freshman high school. So it
Like
couldn't have been
14.
like
You were like 14.
I was, yeah, 13, 14, somewhere in there. And
13, 14. Yeah.
I went directly to the stage jazz band teacher. Now I didn't know how to play bass, right? I was just plucking at it, yada yada. I mean, I had a reasonable, could pluck out notes, but I went to him and I begged him to be in the class. I said, I'm a bass player and I wanna join your class. Please let me in. He said, come on. And I played upright bass for 4 years in high school. Played
You
every
mean like a
every
big
year.
bass fiddle?
Oh,
Still
I love the
self-taught.
upright.
Yeah, still
I love
self-taught.
the
I played
upright.
played upright
I
bass.
always wanted to play the upright. I just never wanted to carry it around. The thing's
Yeah,
bigger
that
than
that
me.
that's the what do you call it? The side of the story that people don't really see is lugging the equipment back and forth.
Mm.
They, they see the stage
Now,
stuff,
but
but
you're tall, aren't you? How tall are you? I think you're tall.
I'm only 5'8".
Get out of here. I thought you were like
Yeah,
6'3" or 6'4".
no, I'm average 5'8". That's it.
Wow. Well, you got to be tall kind of to handle that bass, Such
Well,
a
I
heavy
was I,
instrument.
I was really skinny, and that the bass was almost as big as I was. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Do
I loved it. That was the best time of my life. I mean, it still is. Playing bass
you
is the
still have
best, but
one?
no, I do not. I do have
No more
plans
upright?
to. I do have plans to get one, but right after high school, even during high school, I think maybe still in the ninth grade, we from the stage band, we formed a little band, and we played. We did gigs. We were gigging
That's
right
so
in high
awesome.
school. Yeah.
Like
Awesome.
after school in the garage or someone's
No,
garage or what?
we were performing. It was a
Oh,
at the
perform.
time. Richmond at the time. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Two Street Festival. It occurs in downtown Richmond every year, and we played as a band the first Two Street Festival. It's called the June Jubilee.
Mhm.
So the
Wow.
keyboard player, the drummer, myself, and the lead guitar player, we actually got a gig playing at the June Jubilee that first year. It was crazy, and I've been in bands ever since. I think my aunt had a gospel group called the Family Singers.
Wow.
We sung with them. I I've played for so many different groups, and it's
Wow.
always been two or three groups at a time. So I was doing the band
Wow.
thing with the high school. I was in the stage band. I was with the Family Singers. Then there was a country western group we used to play with, and a reggae band. And I was playing with all of these guys all at the same time. It was
All
amazing.
in Richmond, Virginia.
All in Richmond, Virginia. So you're
So
talking.
you didn't go out on the road and travel with
Wow.
tour with groups. You stayed in Richmond, Virginia, and did all your stuff there. Got all your gigs there.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to go on the road, but that, I was a little nervous about that. I was only like 14, 15. I said, no, that's not what we're going to do. I'm not going to do that, So I turned that down. That just didn't seem like the future I wanted. So, yeah, I wanted to be a musician, but I wanted it more as a hobby. I didn't want to be a pro musician. That was not my goal. I just wanted to play bass for everybody I could find.
But you are a pro. You just stayed home.
Well,
you just stayed in your home.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's a whole other story. I struggled with defining what a professional musician is. What constitutes professional musician? When does a hobby musician start calling himself a professional?
When you get paid.
Yeah,
when you get paid regularly.
We went through all of those scenarios, and I was getting paid regularly. But was I a professional musician? I mean, what's the defining? Is it when you get a national recording?
Well, you showed up on time and you got paid, you entertained an audience and you got paid, and you showed up and you were responsible. You ran it like a business. You ran it like a business.
So back then, there was, I guess, in the circles I was in, there were professional musicians. They were, how can I say? They were with national recording artists. That in my mind at the time, I was young. I said, that's what a professional. That's when you become a professional, when you're playing for a recording artist. So I never thought of myself as a professional.
No. That's
until I got later, and I said, "Wait a minute, hey, I am a professional." So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, comics that go out on the road that you've never heard of, but they've been doing it all their life. Getting paid regular money. They're professional comics.
They're professional.
But you've never heard of them because they're not in the top 5%.
Exactly.
They don't get the TV gigs and
right. Yeah, exactly. So my idols were Gene Simmons from Kiss, Duran Duran, Paul McCartney, the Stray Cats.
Oh yeah.
Then Boots Collins and Larry Graham, all of those guys. It just was, yeah.
Chrissy asked earlier who your favorite bass player was.
Yeah, we want to say hi to the audience. We have hi Brandy, Chrissy, Dennis.
Oh, okay.
We got people watching and commenting. So thank you everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it. And somebody Brandy said play something for us. Chrissy said awesome. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite bass player?
I've been playing bass more than 50 years. They're all my favorite bass player. I can't single one out. If I start naming, it's too many to name. They're all my favorite.
You mentioned some good ones.
Well, yeah, I know of. I have a book, and it came with a CD on one of the greatest of the greats. But I know a lot of bass players, so it's hard to. It's tricky.
Yeah, I would say my favorite ones are the ones that caught my attention as far as the style that I was playing. You know what I mean? Like when I was learning to play, it was Gene Simmons that I was watching. It was what's her name? Janice Jackson. I think it is Janice Johnson. Jackson? No, Janice Joplin. Johnson. that plays
John's?
for A Taste
Oh,
of
for
Honey.
Prince.
No, she
Oh,
plays for
okay.
Taste of Honey. You know, that was the all-girl band. And I saw her. I said, that's my favorite bass player. You know, it's
Prince had a
there's so
female bass
many of them.
player.
Prince has female bass player. Yes. Even what's his name? For the Police. Sting. Sting had he had a touring bass guitarist. She was like 6 feet tall, and she was playing bass on stage with her. I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, bass players come all shapes, sizes. You know, I just, you know, back then, and again, we're talking 50 years ago. This is before the internet. This is before you had YouTube, before anything.
We know. We
You
were
know what I
there.
mean? Right. There was
just Rory and I can't speak for the audience. But.
You know, as a self-taught bass player, there was not many avenues where you could go to see a bass player. I had to, you know, it was magazines. There was my favorite two shows was Johnny Carson and the Midnight Special, because they had live real musicians really actually playing. You know, you had the bandstand, they were doing lip syncing. Soul Train was doing lip syncing. They weren't really playing. But the Midnight Special, the Midnight Special had live real musicians playing raw. And I was, you know, and Johnny Carson, you know, I would during a commercial, I would say,
do you like John? Wait. What is it? Chrissy says, do you like John Entwistle? Entwistle?
I've heard the name. I've heard the name. I just haven't delved. There are so many bass players. I kind of gave up on trying to
play us something. Show us what you got. Show us what you got. They asked a while ago if you could play something.
I don't know if I can. Let's see. How can I hook my system up to do that and it not sound horrible? So I'm not going to have a microphone.
You don't need a system. You just need your bass.
Yeah, but I don't have an amp hooked up, so I'm playing through my laptop setup here. But
from the Who. She said from the Who.
Yeah.
Okay, the bass player from the Who.
Okay.
All right, hang tight for a second.
Talking about my generation.
Okay. From the Who. She said from the Who.
Yeah.
Okay, the bass player from the Who. So now we have an echo. See, yeah, that's not going to work.
Hang tight for a second.
Just unplug that.
Talking about my generation.
Okay. Just play without that, just like you were talking to us, because it was causing an echo. Did you hear the echo on your end, Rory?
I heard a serious delay.
Just play without that, just like you were talking to us, because it was causing an echo. Did you hear the echo on your end, Rory?
I heard a serious delay.
Just play without that, just like you were talking to us, because it was causing an echo. Did you hear the echo on your end, Rory?
I heard a serious delay.
Algie, can you unplug that? Because it was causing an echo.
Mic check. Can you hear me now?
Did you hear the echo on your end, Rory?
Hello.
Algie, can you unplug that? Because it was causing an echo.
Mic check. Can you hear me now?
Did you hear the echo on your end, Rory?
Hello.
Algie, can you It's causing it too much of an echo.
Yeah,
it's better if you just grab the bass and play just like the way you're talking to us. Don't try to plug anything in.
I don't have any.
That sounds better.
Yeah,
that sounds way better.
We can hear it.
It's not gonna. So can you hear me again? Am I back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now there's no echo. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
No
there's a delay between what I have here. Yeah, I don't have anything hooked up. It's just I don't have
Don't
an
hook
amp.
anything up. Just play like that. We can hear you.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah.
good.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
We can hear that. It sounds good.
Are you serious? Because I can't hear
Uh-huh.
anything.
Because your
Wow.
mic is like right there. You have like your mic right here.
Yeah, I would need to hook up my rig, and I wasn't prepared to do that. You know, maybe we would do that next time because I can't hear what I'm doing. The mic may be picking it up, but
the audience says they can hear it, so it
oh
sounds
wow.
good, just like that. It really does.
I have no track to play. Oh wow, this is so I'm so
I
unprepared
love how you
here.
do the duets. The duets on TikTok sound so good when you
Yeah,
like you'll
and
pick like a saxophone player and you'll duet.
right.
I love
I
those.
plan
Those are
on
so
I
cool.
plan on doing more of that. I just right now I'm playing for 4 different groups. So I'm staying
Wow.
pretty busy. I have enough time to just do a little bit of TikTok stuff, and then it's rehearsal, gig. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That sounds good.
I can't hear anything.
You can't play like that?
I
That
can't
sounds
hear it.
good, actually. We could hear it.
have no
He just can't hear himself.
yeah, I can't hear myself.
It's
Yeah.
louder on our end. It's much louder on the audience end.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Wow. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's
making him awkward.
It's okay.
We
could talk. I mean, we could.
Yeah.
We can ask lots of questions and talk, but it sounds better on our end than your end. Than you can hear yourself, probably.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, show us your studio. Show us all your beautiful. Look at your instruments behind you.
Oh,
the audience wants to see your beautiful studio there.
Sure. Let's do that. Okay. So,
look at that rack is beautiful. You even have it so organized.
Yeah, I actually built this rack. Let's see if I can I flip my camera around? No, I can't.
You should be able to. Uh-oh, we lost. He'll come back. It's not the first time that's happened to us, Rory.
So,
okay, hold on.
He's trying to turn his camera around.
Am I back? Okay.
Here we go.
No,
okay.
We won't do that.
Yeah, you're back. Oh no. We lost him again. He'll be back. Grab your popcorn. It's popcorn break. Beverage break.
Go.
Hold on. Hold on. Look at it. It's so beautiful.
There we
that
go.
Studio. Okay. Look at the lights. Ooh.
So yeah, I actually built this rack.
So beautiful.
Get back.
Wow.
Yeah.
My favorite bass right there. And that's your live room where you go live.
This is where I go live. Yes. I'll pan around a little bit.
So professional.
Make his the big picture so we can see. I'm on a small phone. I can't see what's going on.
And that's my
beautiful. Wow. Wow. How many string bass is that?
That's a 10 string bass guitar.
10 string.
Yeah. Yep.
That's amazing.
I got
beautiful.
that at the 2 Street Festival. That's Jimi Hendrix and Prince. Yeah.
Wow. I love that. Did they ever play together in real time?
I don't think so.
I wonder
no, I don't think so.
Hendrix was probably gone before
Right.
glimmer in his
Yeah.
father's eye.
Right.
Yeah, he was like the 27 Club, right? So Prince beat the 27
Hendrix
Club.
passed away in what, late 60s, early 70s? So Prince didn't become a thing until the early 80s.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think
He was like
they
20s at that time. So yeah, he
they
was
missed
probably
each
just a
other.
little kid.
Right.
What's your favorite bass? Those are all basses?
These are all basses. Yes.
One guitar.
No guitar.
Wow.
Just
No
one guitar.
No guitars. That's a six string. That's a six string
So
bass guitar.
now you want to add to your collection
Ooh.
one of the big upright basses.
Yes.
Show us the six
That is
string.
the plan. Yes, that is the plan. Six string it's in repair mode.
Wow, look at this. Oh, wow. Look at the shape. That is dynamic.
Yeah.
Wow. It's an amazing. It looks so beautiful. It looks it's like a special kind of wood.
Yeah.
So dark. You don't usually see wood that dark.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's like a surfboard. You know, they make custom surfboards like that with a real wood going down the stringer like that. Different kinds of wood. Looks like it could be a balsa wood.
Sandie, can you make his picture the big picture?
No, he could do that on his side.
Oh, I can. I don't know how.
Just turn your camera sideways, maybe.
This way? Is that it? No.
No. Sandie, you're controlling
Maybe the other
show.
side. Let me try. But I think he's still going to be. Yeah, no, see, it's still going to be.
Okay, there's
it's
three.
It's still going to be sideways. It's still going to be.
Well, there you go. At least we're all the same size.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's when you have to turn your camera that way.
Did that do it?
Now I can see better. There we go.
Okay.
Wow.
Very nice. Wow. How many bases you got?
I love
there?
the
1, 2,
lighting too.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So, no, actually, there are 17.
17 altogether.
Yeah, at current state. Those are all of the gig bags. So I've got a couple in the car, and a couple are at the church. So, yeah, yep.
So, what gigs do you prefer to play? The church gigs?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. That's where my heart is.
You get the most satisfaction from.
I get the most satisfaction out of that. So, right around maybe 10 years ago, I played at a talent show. But I've always wanted to bring the bass guitar forward, right? I mean, and you guys who are musicians, like I said, 50 years ago, I couldn't find a bass player live anywhere, on television, nowhere. Hang on, okay, yeah, I couldn't find a bass player. So you had MTV, you had all these music videos, but for some reason, the cameraman never went to the bass player when he was playing. He focused on the drummer. He went to the lead guitar player, the lead singer,
guitar, and the
but
vocalist.
You never saw him. Yeah. He would pass by the bass player, and I'd be yelling, "Go back, go back, go back!" And he would. The bass player just wasn't the center of attention unless it was Gene Simmons or Paul McCartney. Yeah. But if it was a regular band playing or a regular group playing, the bass player never got any kind of airtime. So 10 years ago, I said, how can I help to bring this forward as a bass player? So that, because I meet lots of people. I meet all kinds of people. But, when I talk with them, a bass player doesn't seem to be what they know or what they focus on or what they, who they remember out of any group. They say, well, who was the bass player? I don't know. I have no idea. You didn't realize that a musician like Marcus Miller was playing for everybody, right? You didn't realize Carol Kay was playing for everybody, right? That she was the studio bass player for everybody, but nobody ever knew that. So I said, how can I bring the bass guitar forward so that people would know, hey, it's the bass guitar that's really carrying the groove here. The bass is really making this band happen. I'm kind of
And
being biased.
some of my favorite songs from like Eternity are like the ones that have like the bass lines, the heavy bass lines.
It's got a bass line in it.
Why does the sound guy, let me ask you this, you're a professional. Why does the sound guy always turn the bass player down?
I can't answer that. You
got to ask the sound guy that.
Doesn't it seem like that? The sound guy always keeps the bass player down too low, and no one can hear him.
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. I'm the bass player on stage, and I hear myself fine, but I rely on the engineer to, whatever the audience hears, that's on him. He's reproducing that sound to make sure it's balanced. So I have no idea what, bass players have no idea what's going on as far as the audience. We can turn up louder and louder, but the engineer is going to keep bringing us down. So sorry, I don't know.
I want to say that Putter Smith is a famous bass player in LA.
Okay.
And I know that name because he was in a James Bond movie, and I'm a huge James Bond fan.
As am I.
He was a bass player. And the director of the movie saw him and said, that's the guy I want to play this character because he's got the right look. And Putter was like, I can't act. I'm a musician. He didn't think he was going to do the movies. Diamonds Are Forever. He plays Mr. Kidd.
Okay.
And, but yeah, he's still alive. He's still playing bass out in LA. And again, people go just to see him, the bass player.
I did not know that. Mr. Kidd is a bass player?
Yes.
Now that you say that,
Wint and
I
Kidd.
remember seeing him on stage playing. It just hit me.
Okay. And that's what he looks like now.
I had no idea. Yes, that's him.
When you were out in LA, you actually saw him play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's crazy.
So just when you said there are no people that I know of that, you go to see them and they're bass players.
Right.
That
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. He's a bass player.
It's just not. Yeah. So I play during the summer when it's warmer, I play on the street. I have a that's my
you need to get one of those bases, man.
Yeah, and I set up on the street corner and I play bass. I just like I do on TikTok. I just do it on the street.
But that's I'm guessing that's a different sound. I'm guessing that's like a jazz bass kind of thing.
Yeah, it's the jazz bass. Yeah.
So again, I think that's what Putter does. Is he's kind of a jazz band bass player.
Right.
So people go to see him to do.
So he's playing upright.
He's playing the upright. Yeah.
Yep. Wow. I did not know
if you're
he
on
was...
the street, you don't want to look like somebody who's just panhandling.
No,
you got to get one of them big.
Yeah.
That way they'll say, "Oh, he's a jazz. Oh, wow, he's on the street."
Oh wait, Rory. Is it Eddie Brill's birthday today?
Oh, I don't know. I thought his birthday was like a couple of weeks ago.
I thought I saw something that it's, well, I just want to say shout out, happy birthday, Eddie Brill. He's also part part of the cosmos. So just shout out, happy birthday to Eddie, bro.
Yeah, I think it was like a week and a half
I think
ago.
it was his birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed it. Okay. I just saw something today. It just popped up.
He's a comedian.
And then Al-G, I was going to say, yeah, he's a professional comedian, Al. He worked on David Letterman for like 15 years.
Oh, really?
He was a talent coordinator on the David Letterman show for 19 years, actually.
Wow.
And lost a lot of
friends.
friends.
And also the hype guy. He was the hype guy on David Letterman.
They wouldn't let him
bring
his on.
That was one of the other shows I would, I would pray that they wouldn't go to a commercial break and let the band play.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the Roots is on Jimmy Fallon. The Roots
is on Jimmy Fallon. They do give the Roots some airtime every now and then, but back then with Johnny Carson, they would cut straight to a commercial as soon as the band started playing, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
The Roots is like part of the show wouldn't be the same without the Roots on there.
Right. Right.
G.E. Smith was the leader of the Saturday Night Live band for many, many, many years after Howard Shore left. I think he was a bass player. He played bass like your bass, the guitar bass.
Right.
Pretty sure. So he's another one that people would just go to see him play, and he's a bass player.
Okay.
G.E. Smith.
And I had a few more questions. So
yes,
I noticed there's a video that came up and popped up the other day for me on TikTok, and it's your beautiful daughter, and she's like in the kitchen making breakfast for her mom and dad.
Yes, that's my baby.
Such a cute video. Your daughter is beautiful.
Thank
gorgeous.
You. Thank you.
And
yes.
I love her. She has star quality. I love her video.
Thank you. Maybe you can interview her. She's a big TikTok influencer, content creator. Yeah.
If she would love to, I would love to tell her.
She's always looking for people to come on the show.
Sure.
I love her. I love her star quality. She has star quality.
Actually, she's a professional dancer.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. So, she can give you something from that world aspect. So, yeah.
That sounds nice.
Heck yeah. Bring it.
Yep.
Tell her get videos ready.
She's so cute, making breakfast for her parents. Now, so now does your wife play music?
No, we actually met in a choir, a community choir I was playing, and we met there. She used to sing for a group called the Sam Lewis and the Mission Community Choir from Petersburg. And we played and sang together in that group for, 15 years or so.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, shout out to your wife, because we love the women that support the musicians at home,
Yes. And actually she bought my first, I think when we first started dating, she bought my first real expensive bass guitar, the blue bass back here. Yeah. Yep.
And if she's watching this show, Christmas is coming. Upright bass. Upright bass. Upright bass.
Yes.
Can we play with Potter Smith?
Yes. Upright.
Does she get stressed or nervous every time you go to a music store to look at basses?
Oh yes. You see, I have 17 now. So, it was for years I played with one bass at a time. I would buy a bass, then I'd, get another one and sell that one. And then I think I went to a gig one time and my bass gave out on me and I didn't have a backup. And that's when I started, but I said, never again am I ever going to be without a bass. Yeah, and I think that was the time, I think I went probably a month without a bass, and that was the first time in 50 years I had not played bass for like 30 days. I was like going out of my
You were
mind.
traumatized, weren't you? You
Yeah,
had bass trauma.
I was completely traumatized. I said, I have to have another
Bass
bass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I love
never again, never again.
Never. Oh, that's so good. Such a great story.
Do any of them have names?
Yes,
They have names. Yes.
they do.
Is there a
Yes,
Bessie?
they do.
They have names.
Let me
Of
let me
course,
show
Rory,
you.
they have names.
Let me show you what I have planned.
Where's my mom? My mom's missing this. My mom would love this.
If you get the upright, you got to name it Putter or Mr. Kid. Name it Mr. Kid.
So this thing here.
Oh, wait.
Am I in the camera?
Let's see. Ooh, what
These
is it?
These are stamps.
Ooh,
So I plan on,
Stamps?
yeah, I'm gonna stamp the name of the
Oh,
bass.
stamps.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
These are stamps.
Oh, okay.
Does
Does that burn into the wood, or is it just like a...
It's just you just hammer tap the alphabet
Oh, you
into
hammer it into the wood?
yeah. So I'm gonna.
What about the paint job?
Bracket.
No, it'll be on the headstock, on the back of the headstock.
Oh,
On
okay.
the back of the head. Okay.
On the back of the headstock. So yeah.
Okay.
And some of them already have names, but they haven't officially been branded, so to say. Yeah. So I may do a live TikTok and let the audience name them.
Wow.
Well, that'd be fun.
I may do that. Yeah. Let them come up with the names. Yeah.
Well, now, how long you been on TikTok? That's where I found you, everybody. Everybody that's watching and new.
I've only been on TikTok maybe 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe 3 months.
Wow. You're a noob, as my teenage daughter would say, you're a noob.
I'm new. Yeah. And it took off
I'm new there too, actually. I've been doing this a lot longer.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before the show, you admitted that this was your first interview.
This is my very first interview. Yes.
Very first interview ever. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
I'm honored. Oh, Chrissy said, my husband is yelling stamps. Hit with the hammer.
Yes. Yep.
Because he does construction. He's like, hit the hammer.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a whole TikTok live right there. Just naming your guitars with the stamps.
Yes, that is in the plans to name each one of to officially stamp the name. Yes.
Now, do you like TikTok? What do you find like? What is, because you could go live on Facebook, you can go live on YouTube. What is it that draws you to TikTok?
TikTok, well, I don't know what other musicians think, but TikTok isn't as restrictive on the music that you play.
Yes, I've noticed that.
The other two platforms, they kind of, when I go live, they kill my live because I'm covering someone else's song. And I get it.
Yes, I noticed that
I
too.
get it. It's copyright. I get it. But they would kill the live session altogether.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody else has that experience, but TikTok doesn't do that. Yeah. Plus TikTok.
Well, I sing. I'm a singer, so I've had many issues with my videos just being deleted immediately. Like I've done hour-long videos and just immediately deleted because
it's either that or they strip the music out of it. I'll post a video of me playing and they just mute it. They take the sound out of it.
TikTok does that too. They do it to me too. TikTok does it, but they try to put the original song over it, but then it just looks like I'm lip singing and it looks like I'm completely off. So it's like,
Right,
no, it doesn't
right,
work. I'm like,
right,
no, that's
right.
not going to work, TikTok. It's not going to work.
Yeah. Plus, TikTok is a
But
different community. It's a different type of interaction. It's a different engagement. They engage a lot more on TikTok than they do on the other two platforms. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about.
really,
Yeah, the
have you
energy
ever
is
heard of Socially Distant Fest?
no. I'm gonna write that down socially.
Okay, yeah, they're a Facebook group
On
that
Facebook,
just
yeah.
launched, took off the beginning of the pandemic, and a lot of our community, a lot of people that follow Cosmos are from SDF, and a lot of people that we've interviewed and had on the shows are from SDF. So
Okay, and it's
they're
called
amazing. They're
socially.
great.
What is it?
Socially
Socially.
Distant Fest Facebook group page.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just once you go on Facebook, just do a search on Socially Distant Fest, and you can join.
Yeah, I'm
part of it.
I've been a moderator. I'm still a moderator for them. It's
Why?
not my group, but I love working with them, and there's so many so much talent, and it's open 24 hours, just like TikTok. Anytime anyone wants to go live, they can go live on there, and you don't, say if anything ever happens to TikTok, you want to try something else. You don't want to stop going live because music is like your food. It's like your energy, your food. You got to keep practicing, keep doing it. So,
Right.
yeah, SDF is another great option. So much talent over there, all over the world. People from all
Right.
over the world follow and go live on there. It's amazing. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Good. Good. Yep.
And dance for your daughter. If your daughter's into dance, there's people that roller skate in their house around, like roller skate for hours around the house. They get all kinds of
Wow.
talent.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and going back, I'm playing for 4 different groups.
Mhm.
There is a
That's
shortage.
busy. You're busy.
There's a shortage of musicians.
Wow.
And I don't know if anybody else is sensing that, but as a musician, this is the first time I've gone out, and wherever we have a gig at, I've got people coming to me asking me, "What are you doing on Sundays? Who do you play for?" And I'm like, I'm booked solid. When I was younger, in churches, there were at least 10 bass players standing around waiting to play. That just doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know if
And let me ask you this,
musicians are
because
being
this is
groomed.
my to be
Go ahead.
bass. This is my universal. This is my like lifelong question for bass players. It's like
Sure.
is it a misconception that the bass is easier than the guitar?
Haha.
That's a
No,
trick question.
that's not a misconception. The bass is easier than
See,
the guitar.
it's just like surfing. In
So
surfing,
so so
people
let
have
me
the same misconception. They think renting a big, long, huge board, renting a longboard and learning on a longboard is going to be easy for them to learn. They think it's easier, but maybe for the first day, but in the long run,
let, let,
you'll
let, let-
find out that the bigger the surfboard, the harder it is. The thicker the strings on a bass, it hurts your fingers.
well let me put it this way, and this is my opinion. Bass versus guitar, as far as which is easier, I'm going to say the bass is easier to learn and easier
Mm-hmm.
to navigate. And this is just my opinion. But the job of a bass player is much harder than the job of a
Ah,
guitarist, because the bass
ah.
player is carrying, he has to
The,
be on it the entire song. He's got to be on it. He's got to be right. He's got to.
And you got to be in sync with the drummer. You've got to be in sync with the drummer.
Yeah, I think the job is more difficult. Now here's another aspect of why the bass is easier, and I
easier.
Other musicians can chime in. Easier because let me.
You got to go like this, Al.
When you're on any other instrument, I don't care what it is, piano, horn, guitar, trombone, any other instrument other than the bass guitar, when the key changes, if you're playing in A and they say, okay, play it in C, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same finger pattern. The key change doesn't change the pattern. So it's so easy. If they say we're going to switch to D sharp, I'm on it. We're going to go to F sharp. I'm playing the exact same finger pattern. Every other instrument, they've got to change a whole new finger pattern for a different key.
Yeah.
Is that so the bass is easy in that aspect. I don't have to do any thinking. I'm playing the same.
But you gotta have good tempo and rhythm. You gotta stay in sync with the drummer.
That's the hard part of the job. That's the hard part.
They say you can't have a band. You don't have a band unless you have the drummer and bass player. You have to have, first of all, you have to have a drummer and a bass player. And
those are the foundation.
Yeah. That's it. That's the roots. That's
the foundation. Yeah. So the bass is easy as far as playing.
This is an education tonight, guys.
The job is difficult. He can't miss.
Yeah.
If he plays one note incorrectly, everybody's going to say, what are you doing?
Oh, the sound guy will just keep you down. He'll just keep you turned down. Don't worry.
Why did you play that wrong note? You know, that's just my experience, my opinion. So yeah. What else you got? Let's go.
I encourage everyone to go follow you on TikTok. Where do you want the audience and people to follow you? And you should go live on SDF sometime. You'll be surprised. It's a great community there too. A lot of people appreciate you there. I believe.
Sure.
Try it out sometime. Yeah. You know, if you got a half hour, go play bass on SDF for a half hour.
Okay.
Rory sang on there. Rory's done lots of shows on there.
I was just saying, I haven't been on in a long time. I probably should.
Me neither. I did sing on for Manny's fundraiser. We did a fundraiser for Manny. So
I saw that after I came back from China. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money did you raise?
You get to know Manny. I don't know. That's his personal business. I have no idea. We tried. We went. We sang all day. That's another thing, Al. If you we do some fundraisers type of things from time to time, not consistently, but time to time, and we're always looking for musicians to do like a 1 hour jam session on either Cosmos Creative TV or SDF, and you just jam for an hour and post the link to someone's like PayPal or Venmo or Zelle or whatever. And then just try to help people out, especially during the holidays, because the holidays is always a hard time for people. So they're always looking for musicians if you're interested in joining on that. And, so.
Yep.
Stay in touch with me. Stay in touch with us. And I'm sure you and Rory will be friends now.
Yep. So yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. I go live 6 a.m. Eastern time every day.
Oh wow. Too early for me.
Yeah, I know.
The people in Hawaii are still awake the night before in Hawaii.
I know. Yeah. It's an odd time, but
That's good.
But somebody's got to do it.
Do it when you could do that on anywhere. Like that's the thing, is do it when it's good for you and convenient for you. It's like you're busy, you're in 4 different bands. You're busy. So
Yeah, that's like one of the only time slots that I have.
Oh, I was about to say, if you wait until 8:30, people can listen to you at breakfast.
Yeah. And you're gonna love it because he's so smooth. He's so, and check out his duets, people. Everyone check out his duets, are amazing. I love when he duets with like saxophone players and other types of musicians. Really awesome on TikTok, guys. Everyone go follow.
Now,
and you'll see me in the chats. Look for me in there. I'll come and say hi to you every now and then. When I have time, I come and say hi to you.
Yep, I've seen you. I've seen you. Thank you.
Richmond, Virginia. Is that Eastern?
That's Eastern time.
It is. Yes.
That's
okay,
Eastern
so you're the same time zone as me. I'm in Florida. So, okay.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Algie. Welcome. And thank you. And Rory, and blessings. And ask questions in the chat. Maybe Algie will get back to you. And go follow him on TikTok, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Love you guys.
Okay. All right.
Did you know that thousands of Californians have retired in luxury on the beach in San Felipe, Baja California? Did you know that the future of green technology is happening now on the beach in Baja California? That you can own a beautiful sea view home for a fraction of what it would cost in the U.S.? Did you know that the cost of living is 1/4 the cost of what it is here? Discover Rancho Costa Verde, an amazing cutting-edge green community on the beach at prices you haven't seen in your lifetime. Not a lease, not a timeshare, full ownership home sites with 180-degree sea views starting at only $22,500, with terms and financing that make it affordable for almost anyone. To receive additional information and learn how you can visit the property, call 1-800-211-7400. 1-800-211-7400.